new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I want a mile in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features Ernest Jones. His is a name you can't forget about on this defense with 66 tackles. It's the Rams and the Hawks, next on Madden Football.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power. Get that win in this final week.
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they're brought out by someone who started all 17 games a year ago. Now in his third season out of UNC, here's Sam Howell.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that plays a clean ball.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they make the stop for the 46. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action here with Howell. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Walker on first down. Breaks through, and he might break away. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 31. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Howell from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear.
His first throw is an interception. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, Walker broke through the tackle. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
He finds fans. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Howell. Walker hauls it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. 1st and goal, here's Walker. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now Howell off the play action. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Stafford from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the... They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hits.
Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
This is Walker on second. Nice cut back to the right sideline. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Seahawks looking to add to their advantage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And the shotgun, Howell. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He puts everything behind this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Got him in open, left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Calling no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. This one's caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Howell out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw again, it's Howell. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 48. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. It's taken in by Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Trying for the deep ball. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Stafford. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now Stafford to throw. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Seahawks are set up well as they take over with some great field position. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Howell to throw. That's caught at the 4. Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. On first down, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Kupp on the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards. Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 39. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Stafford now on first down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Stafford to throw again on second. Complete. It's Atwell. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A loss of 3.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford from the gun. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
We give up the gut to Walker. And this one does not go far. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Play action here with Howell. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. On hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He put everything he had into this one. He makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. He's throwing for it. And he's in for two, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks are after another. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Howell off to play action. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the fourth. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's trying to push the field. He's got his man complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on first down. Stafford completes this one to Corum. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Rams first down.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. From the red zone now. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and goal, Corum. And he gets in, touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. The Rams once again lining up to go for two. To throw, Stafford. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now Seattle all set to go. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So no return on that punt. And the Rams have their work cut out for them on this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stafford. Looking right, and he brings it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it. Complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Stafford again. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stafford now on 1st down. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that pass falls incomplete. Well,